One of the complaints of these new fandangled automobiles is that the screen takes ages to boot up. So we're going to do a little test. We're going to see how it works on entry. So I've disabled my phone as the key so that it doesn't start waking up as we are in proximity to the vehicle. I'm just going to use the old NFC tap on the car and then wake it up and start my stopwatch. Let's go. Okay, I haven't got enough hands for this. Ready, steady, and go. Timer has started. Let's go see what the screen's doing. Okay. So at 11 seconds, 12 seconds, we can already get going in the car. So yeah, it will already go into gear then. That's no problem. The main sensor screen is now starting to boot up. We're at 24 seconds. 25 seconds, and we've got access to the heater controls just about, but I think probably you can see it's still a little bit, there we go, now it's sorted itself out properly at 30-ish seconds. What do you think about that? Is that acceptable? I haven't yet had an issue, but also in reality I don't use the fob as the main key. So if you use your phone, as soon as your phone gets in the proximity range, then it's already waking up the vehicle. It's already turned the heater system on, and you can have automatic heated steering wheel, heated mirrors, heated seats, those kind of things. So it can just do it based on the outside temperature so that you don't have to manually configure those things. This is the Leapmotor app, and these are the functions that you can do on the C10 remotely. Straight off the bat, this app is not as polished and not as responsive as the Tesla app. No competition, no question. Whether you're a Tesla fanboy or not, Tesla absolutely dominates when it comes to their app and the connectivity with the vehicle. But let me walk you through what you can do with the Leapmotor to start with. Okay, so from the top left there, it tells you when it was last updated, when it last connected, and then it shows us the available range, 146 miles at the moment. Tap on charging center, it shows that that's 56% of the battery, and in here we can control the charge limits. So I've got mine set to 100%. It says the optimum is 90%. I should probably knock that down. It was just because I was doing a few airport runs and stuff like that. Every time you want to make a big change, it wants your fingerprint. Then you can do battery preheating, and you can do a charge plan and stuff like that. Okay, I'm going to go on the top right hand corner now, and that's the vehicle health, which is actually just tyre pressure monitoring. It shows it in kPa and in bar, no PSI display. Thank you very much, Leapmotor. Then of course we have the manual unlock and lock and the boot release. And if I give that a tap, let me give you an example. I'm going to press the boot release button. And I can close it by pressing it again. Maybe. There you go. Took a second. Sometimes it does take a second. Let me get back inside. It's freezing out here. Oh, it's blowing quite a wind. Right, let me pop this back up here. Now, we've got the window control, but once the vehicle is started, it disables that. Otherwise, you can put the windows up and down. And if we scroll across, you can see I've got the sunshade and battery preheating, and you can beep the horn. So if the vehicle is in a car park and you want to find it, you can tap that. And then I think if we put on more, you can just change the order. But basically, I've got all of them available there, all of those functions. Then of course we've got the climate control, and within there we can manually do the heated mirrors left and right, heated steering wheel, heated or ventilated seats, and then we can set our temperature and anything else we want to do. And you can schedule it as well. So if every morning you're leaving your house at 8 AM, you can schedule it so that it comes on at 7:45 and you get into a lovely warm defrosted vehicle. Now, digital key, I just turned that off so I could do the NFC test and the startup test for you. But if you tap that on, It gives you various options of locking and unlocking, so you can have it on automatic unlock just when you approach the vehicle. I like to do the door handle unlock and lock so that I have to push the button on the door handle. That's just my preference. And you can change the proximity as well, so depending on how close or far away you may keep your phone to the vehicle, you may want that very close or very far. And I don't know why there's a fault diagnosis in there, but mine seems to be working fine. No problems with my Bluetooth key. The difference with the One Touch vehicle preconditioning is, in addition to the AC and the heating, you can also set your steering wheel heaters and your mirror heating and your seat heaters also on timer. So that's probably the one you would realistically use rather than just the AC. And this shows our mileage and our consumption. And if you roughly divide 1014 by 261, what's that, like 3.9? And it breaks down the consumption in a few different ways for you. Also within the personal center, I'm not going to show you because there's some confidential information in there, but that shows you some of the support and help, and you can contact Leapmotor and get some assistance. Also in there are settings such as changing between kilometers to miles, and also adding multiple vehicles if you're a household that has multiple Leapmotor vehicles. I hope you find this little easy rundown of the app helpful, and there's a few functions in there that are exclusive to the app, but mostly it's all stuff you can do in the vehicle. Some of it will be helpful to you, some of it won't be helpful. The only advice I'll give is don't check the app a million times a day. Some owners have already found that if you keep checking it over and over and over, basically this app will ping the vehicle. The vehicle has its own 4G connection that is running off the 12-volt battery. It's not running from the high voltage battery, and you can run into a situation that you completely flatten the 12-volt battery. I know this a while back was quite an issue for Skoda Enyaq owners as well. They were just incessantly pinging the app, opening it, checking the voltage, checking the charging, checking the range, and turning the heating on and everything else. Just use it as you need it, use it sparingly, and don't go crazy. Thank you for watching this video. Like and comment and subscribe for much more content on the Leapmotor C10 and how I'm getting on with it in my real world usage. Thank you. Goodbye.